Hi everybody, it's Richard here again and welcome to another video. Now this is my vinyl inbox number 48 and this one is a little bit different because there's no vinyl, it's all CDs and there are only 3 artists involved, and they're probably my 3 favourite artists of all time. Those being David Bowie, Mark Bolan, T-Rex and ABBA. Now we'll start with ABBA. I wonder which album I'm going to show for this and which singles. Yes, of course, it is Voyage and the 3 singles so far released. I did a video last week with John Heaton, and he was mentioning that The Little Things was going to be a single for Christmas. I didn't believe it. He was right, I was wrong. I noticed it's now on Amazon, so I've ordered it. Okay, the 3 CD singles first of all. Funny enough, there's only one of these actually were released on vinyl, and it's this one here. And this is I Still Have Faith in You. Now the problem with these singles are there's only 1 track per CD single, which is a shame. But if you're a collector, you need to get them. Now I've already shown this one before, but because I'm showing all 3, I'll show it again. And this is the Don't Shut Me Down single, which was the biggest hit of all 3. And lastly we have probably the best cover, and it is Just an Ocean. Which is pretty good. Now as I say, only 1 track per single, which is a shame. This here I actually showed when I did that video with John, and this is the deluxe version of Voyage. Now, unfortunately I damaged my copy, but it's my fault. I think it fell. So along the bottom there's little bits of scrapes and so forth, but what the heck. It's clamshell, and inside you get lots of goodies. First of all, you get a little sleeve for the CD itself. Then you get a card with all the personnel on it. And then you get these little cards of the avatars. You have Frida, Agneta, Benny, and Bjorn. And you also have a little card with just the album cover, Voyage, which is currently at number 3 at the moment, so it hasn't dropped as much as I thought it might drop. Then you get the booklet, which you normally find in the normal CD. You get the poster, which everyone's seen. It's the one that's like a banner poster. And then you get these here little stickers, which are quite cool. And lastly, 2 little banner stickers. So that's the ABBA's Voyage Deluxe version. It cost about £5 or so more than the normal CD. Okay, the next one up is the Mark Bolan T-Rex. Now, if you're watching my channel, you'll know I showed recently a lot of singles I bought from Easy Action Records, and I also said that they were going to release a double CD of those singles, and they have, and it's absolutely brilliant. It's like a gatefold CD, so it is, and I love the way that they put the little opening. Okay, it's only printed like that, but it's the same as you would get on a T-Rex single. That little opening at the top of the bag, and the inside artwork is fantastic. I actually love the way that they use a little suitcase record player, the way you would get in the old days. I suppose you get it now as well. And then the singles are all stored in a black 7-inch storage container. Mine is red, by the way. So that's great artwork there by Les Clark. Now whenever you open this up, first of all you have a sticker as well, and then the first disc. Now this is really cool. It comes in its own little sleeve, but you open it up and you have this here. So it's on red vinyl. It's a CD, but it replicates a red vinyl 7-inch single. So that is fantastic. The second disc, get this stuff out. This is all the stuff's crammed in here. It's really, really good and it's great value. The second disc is blue vinyl replication with the red label, which is fantastic as well. And then you get the booklet. Now the booklet just shows you, not all, but a good section of all the singles. Now you've seen all these if you've watched my updates. I've got them all, so it's really good. Yeah, it's a fantastic CD. The highlights for me musically wise would be the Groover, Liquid Gang, 20th Century Boy, Venus Loon, Truck on Tyke. I really like that around 1973 period, but also Buick McCain and the Bay of Shadow, which is a fantastic outtake. It's not Buick McCain. You do get Buick McCain itself, which I think is the version from Music Laden, and I think the 20th Century Boy is that as well. But yeah, really, really good, and a good version of Solid Gold Easy Action. Excellent double CD, delighted to get it. Okay, the third is David Bowie, and it's the new box set, and this is Brilliant Adventure 1992 to 2001. Now this is pricey. This was over £90, and I just noticed on Amazon it was released yesterday, it's dropped to 77, typical. But why did I not buy this in vinyl? I'd love to have it in vinyl, but there's three reasons. One, it's too expensive. It's about £350. Two, I've got all the other box sets on CD and none of them on vinyl, so for completeness sake I want this one. But three, the reason why I really went for the CD is there's only going to be two of the CDs here exclusive to this box, which is the live album and the Recall album, and I don't need those in vinyl. So things like Outside and Black Tie White Noise will be released individually. I'll pick them up along with Buddha Suburbia, maybe Toy, I'm not sure. But this is excellent box, pretty heavy. So we open it up, as I say, it's exactly the same format as before. And we have, first of all, you've got a book, and it's hardback, little hardback book. That's one thing about the LP version, the books are better because they're much bigger, but yeah, excellent. Recall 5, in fact we'll go the other way around, we'll go from the start. Well, first of all, actually, you get this. This is on the back of it. This is your information sheet. Now normally these don't fit inside the box, so you usually use a bit of blue tack to attach it to the box. Now this does actually fit inside, so I can put this in, and this tells you all what's in this box. Black Tie White Noise, Buddha Suburbia, One Outside, Earthling, Ours, BBC Radio Theatre London, June 27, 2000, Toy, and Recall 5. So Black Tie White Noise, again, is just a facsimile of the album, although not the vinyl album, because the vinyl album was a couple of songs short, but it does give the label it was on. Well, a facsimile of it, but under the David Bowie again, and an inner sleeve. I have this on vinyl, but it's paper thin, so I will be picking up a new version whenever it is reissued. Then you have the Buddha Suburbia. Now this is not the original cover. The original cover showed two of the actors from the TV series. It's not even the original American cover, because the original American cover was in black and white. This is the 2008 version of it, and again you get a nice inner with it, and it's more or less a plain label. These are all on those gold CDs rather than the normal silver ones, which is again cool. Now you have Outside, or One Outside I should say. And again, this does not replicate the track listing of the vinyl, it does the CD, and it's now on 2 CDs because the vinyl was called Excerpts from Outside. You get a booklet about Nathan Adler, an inner sleeve that was used, I believe, as one of the 12-inch singles, and then your custom label. So very good. Then we have Earthling as a double, and like the LP, the CD comes out from the inside, which I hate, so it's really difficult to get out. Inner sleeve, and it's very easy to tear the sleeves when you're taking them out, and that there is the same as the original CD. So did I need all these? No, because I've got multiple versions of these in CDs, but again, it's the, you know, I've got the other 4 sets, so I had to get this one. Very underrated album, Ours. It's in a gatefold, very nice indeed. And inner sleeve again, which is nice, and the custom label. And then on the other side, you basically have what you would have got on the CD itself, the booklet. Then the one that is exclusive to this box, and this is the Live at the BBC 2000. Now this came with the limited edition bonus CD with the Live at the BBC, but it was only 1 disc. This is now 2 discs and it is extended. You can't get this anywhere else. This is only to this set, which I don't mind because I've got that many David Bowie live albums. You know, there's just too many of them. But yeah, it's nice to have. I haven't played this yet. I see Starman is actually on the track listing of this, which is going to be good. Then you get, in fact I'll leave this one to last. You have the Recall 5, Recall 5, and this is a triple CD, and this is lots of 7-inch versions. You get a few tracks that on other people's albums, like Gail Dorsey, Planet of Dreams, actually have that album. You have I Can't Read from the Ice Storm soundtrack, A Foggy Day in London Town. I have all these either in MP3, but it's nice to get them all on one collection. It doesn't have everything. I have another Bowie box set from around this period. The thing about the 90s is whenever a CD was released, a single, there's usually on that CD about 6 different mixes. All those are not included, thank goodness, because I've got them elsewhere anyway, and I never played them at all either. That's what really annoyed me about the 90s, was all the different remixes. I liked the 80s whenever they extended the single and that was it. So you got an extended version, the single version and the B-side. But yeah, nice to have, and that's also exclusive to that album. And then we have the one that everyone was looking for. It's Toy, and that is an absolute dreadful cover. I don't know if that was originally going to be the cover, but it is an ugly, ugly cover. And the surprising thing about this is, if you don't know about Toy, Toy is whenever he re-recorded a lot of his 60 songs, and in 1999-2000 to be released in 2001, but it never got released. People have been crying out for this album, and then in 2011 it was leaked onto the various torrent sites, and I remember getting it then. There's a couple of tracks missing from that original download. The 2 that went on to become part of Heathen, which is Uncle Floyd, which later became Slip Away, that's not included here, neither is Afraid. So these are all pure 60s, early 70s re-recordings, which is great. I dig everything. I think it's a fantastic version. The London Boys doesn't change very much. Karma Man, which I hadn't heard, it wasn't part of that download. It's okay. The verses, the voice of the verses is a bit dodgy for some reason. You put some sort of accent. Conversation Piece, which was the B-side of Pretty a Star, is a very good version. Shadow Man from about 1970-71 is truly excellent and should have been on Hunky Dory. And then you do get Toy, Your Turn to Drive, which was a new song, and it was, for a while it was available for download if you bought the Reality album from iTunes, but then soon it was taken off. Yeah, it's a very, very good album. Now this album is coming out on its own in January, and it's going to be a 3 LP or a 3 CD box set. It's coming out in 10-inch, I believe, about 5 or 6 discs. It's £100. I think I might just get the box set of the CDs. But yeah, should this have been released at the time? I don't know. It might have done alright. It would probably have done the same as all David Bowie albums around that time, going straight in the top 5 and then going straight back out again. But yeah, nice to have it. And again, there's some songs missing here which you'll get on the box set, like his very first single, Liza Jane. It's not on this. And what's the other one? In the Heat of the Morning, it's not on this, which you will get, and there's various different versions. So that's Toy. So yeah, a very good box set, glad to have it. So that's the 5 of them now. The first one was 5 years, going from 69 to 73. The next one was Who Can I Be Now, going from 74 to 76. Third one, New Career in New Town, from 77 to 82. And then the fourth one was Loving the Alien. It's going from 83 to 88. So they've missed out Tin Machine. I thought they would have included Tin Machine, but not to be. Anyway, so that's my update on CDs only. I hope you enjoyed that. So I hope to have another video quite soon. All the best now. Bye bye.